Hello everybody, today I want to talk about Pilates and back pain, and I want to reference the recent article written in the Times newspaper regarding back pain, Pilates and painkillers. Now, the article looked at scientific studies and research, and it actually showed that when we take painkillers, and that's usually the first port of call for back pain, and we take painkillers such as ibuprofen, the results were so short term and so very little on the patient that they actually didn't benefit long term, and an exercise program such as Pilates would be more beneficial for back pain. So following that article released, I have been inundated with phone calls and people wanting to come straight into class. Now, there's a lot of confusion now because everybody thinks Pilates or core stability is going to be the be-all and end-all and be the answer to their back pain. What we have to remember is back pain is multifactorial. Only 5% of us actually need operations for our back pain, and 76% of the population actually have degenerative disc or prolapse disc with no back pain symptoms at all. So I'm constantly getting clients who have had cortisol injections, they've been scanned, they've been drugged, they've been fused, they've been injected, and they have not had the long-term results that they wish for. So, we can't just say that one factor is going to link to our back pain. And this is why I insist that everybody who comes to me, regardless of what you tell me or what program you've done before, comes in through a consultation. Because without assessing, we are guessing. Now, we also have to look at other factors in the body because we are a full holistic human being and we are made up of connective tissues. So there's a saying in the cadaver labs, and as most of you know, I do a little bit of cadaver, and it's called PPP, piss poor protoplasm. So if you haven't got good quality connective tissues, how on earth are you going to hope to heal and get rid of your pain? So there are 6 basic principles that we look at when you come to me. So first of all, thoughts and thinking. So what you think is what you become. Your second one is your breathing. So a lot of physios who I work with, and they're extremely good physios, have picked up on this with a lot of their clients with pain. So if you've got your breathing pattern that is out of sync, you're not only going to have a low immune system, you're going to be prone to colds, coughs, flu. You will always be seen to be in pain, and particularly back pain, because your body is in a state of fight or flight and you're sympathetically driven, your cortisol levels will be high, etc., etc. Your next one on is your sleep. If you aren't getting enough sleep and you're not getting enough connective tissue repair, both mentally and physically, you're not on a downward spiral. Let food be your choice of medicine. So what you eat is so important. I see so many clients living on fast food and not having good quality food or having what they think is healthy. So that's definitely not going to repair your back pain. Your next one is water and hydration. So if you're living on fizzy drinks and all these fancy drinks that I see everybody drinking from the gym, I couldn't think of a worse stimulant for the central nervous system to be having those. So we want to have, a lot of water in our diet, and it needs to be coming from good water and a good source, not tea, not coffee, not crushed orange, etc., etc. And exercise. The whole purpose of movement is to pump the body's oscillators, and I think this is where the article, has become a little bit clearer. So by looking at Pilates exercises, it has got the body's oscillators pumping. It's managed to correct some of the length tension relationships, and it's made the client feel better. But not all Pilates exercises are good for everybody. So you really need to come to somebody who understands the body, understands where you're starting from and where you're going to. So if you're interested in getting rid of your back pain and you want to come into class and you want to not have the results that you want from previous methods of curing back pain, and you're prepared to look outside the box, give me a call, drop me an email or tweet me, and let's look at your back pain and see if we can help you get on the road to recovery and stay in what's called homeostasis instead of slipping into allostasis.